Hey everyone, Alex Ionescu here. Welcome to Investor's Guide to the Galaxy. New $2,000 price target for Tesla stock from Cathie Wood's ARK Invest Fund. Although before we start, if you find this video helpful, it would mean a lot to me if you crash the like button and subscribe to my channel. It's totally free and takes just a split second. If you want to show more appreciation, consider subscribing to my Patreon. Now let's dive right into it. Tesla stock price. Yesterday up 1.28%. Year to date up 52%. Past year down 50%, past 5 years up 741%. Now let's see what Cathie Wood has to say in an interview with CNBC.
Tesla is Cathie Wood's top holding in her ARK Innovation Fund, her flagship fund. And Cathie Wood joins us now exclusively. Cathie, it's so great to have you on the show. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Morgan. Happy to be here.
So much to discuss with you, but I do want to start with Tesla. Your reaction to those results we did get yesterday, and specifically the fact that the operating margin dropped pretty dramatically to 11.4%, certainly in focus for trading today. Does this change your outlook or your thesis around Tesla?
Not at all. In fact, curiously, we want Tesla to scale its units because each one of them now represents the potential for a robotaxi and a robotaxi fleet. Now, Elon says it's possible that he could launch that fleet this year. We think it's more like last year. But the robotaxi fleet is really going to be, or the robotaxi service is going to be, from a margin point of view, more like a SaaS business. And so we think that it's very smart to maximize units because they have so much option value now.
Yeah. I mean, but we've been hearing about the robotaxi fleet for some time. There's a lot of regulatory barriers to all of that, and certainly technological barriers involved too. So how soon can we actually see that realized? And given the fact that you tweeted earlier today that you've got a new valuation assessment of Tesla coming out, how does that fit into your price target for the stock going forward?
The price target for our stock, and I think it's just hitting now, for 2027, because we do have a 5-year investment time horizon, is our expected value is roughly $2,000, and that's within a range of $1,400 to $2,500, our bear and bull case. Now, just Morgan, on the regulatory side, I actually think regulations are working in Tesla's favor. For, I think, roughly 3 decades, the number of auto fatalities in the United States fell to the low 30,000 range per year. And they've turned around in the last 5 years and moved up to 45,000 plus. And I think the pressure is on the National Highway and Transportation Safety Association to change something. So it is looking carefully at Tesla's data. And during Investor Day, Tesla released some data that we don't think many people paid enough attention to. The most important one is that with full self-driving, a Tesla vehicle gets into an accident every 3.2 million miles. And that compares to 1 every 500,000 miles for the average car on the road.
Okay, so Cathie, hold on. Good afternoon. It's John Ford. I just want to clarify. Did you say a $2,000 per share price target? Tesla right now is under $200 a share. So yes. Even if you were to 10x that would be an over $5 trillion market cap. Is that what you're saying?
That is what we're saying. We think that the robotaxi opportunity globally will deliver $8 to $10 trillion in revenue by 2030. And is one of the most important investment opportunities of our lifetimes.
Okay.
And I think one of the reasons for that is it is going to save lives. 80 to 90% of auto fatalities and auto accidents are caused by human error. And autonomous driving is going to take away the human error, we believe.
Now let's take a look at the update from ARK Invest on their website. Article by Tasha Kinney, Sam Koros, Daniel Maguire. Funny thing here, when I read this Maguire name, I was thinking like, show me the money! Show me the money! From that movie with Tom Cruise. Very good movie. I recommend it. So the base case from ARK Invest is the expected value is $2,000 for Tesla share in 2027. This is the expected value based on Monte Carlo analysis. The bear case is $1,400. This has a 25% probability. And the bull case, $2,500 for Tesla stock. Again, this has a 25% probability of happening. Example outputs for bear and bull outcomes. For the bear case, in 2027, cars sold 10.3 million cars. Average selling price $34,000. Electric vehicle revenue in billions $346 billion. Human-driven ride-hail revenue $54 billion. Autonomous ride-hail revenue $200 billion. Electric vehicle gross margin 30x credits 34%. Total gross margin 51%. Total EBITDA margin 37%. Enterprise value per EBITDA 15.8. Market cap $4.4 trillion. Share price and CAGR, compounded annual growth rate, $1,400 price for Tesla share, and that's a 53% compounded annual growth rate. Free cash flow yield 4.6%. This is the bear case with 25% probability. Example bull outcome in 2027. Cars sold 20.7 million cars. Average selling price $26,000. Electric vehicle revenue $528 billion. Human-driven ride-hails 0. Autonomous ride-hail revenue $613 billion. Electric vehicle gross margin ex credits 23%. Total gross margin 52%. Total EBITDA margin 34%. Enterprise value per EBITDA 17. Market cap $7.9 trillion. Share price and CAGR $2,500 for the share price and 73% CAGR compounded annual growth rate. That's huge. Free cash flow yield 4.2%. Tesla robotaxi commercialization is the most important thing in their Monte Carlo model prediction. ARK has grown increasingly confident that Tesla will launch a robotaxi service soon. Our updated Monte Carlo model includes a range of launch dates with the late 2024 as the weighted average of all cases as shown below. So 33% probability that Tesla will start the robotaxi business in 2024 and 22% probability that they start in 2023. Elon Musk said that FSD will be ready in 2023. And this is the most important thing ever for this prediction. The anchor woman from CNBC has mentioned that regulatory barriers about self-driving cars. About that, take a look at this information shared by Tesla recently. This difference in rate of crashes per miles driven for Tesla cars, FSD, and other cars will put pressure on government to regulate this faster than they would have regulated themselves. Statistics and, of course, people will put pressure on government. Take a look at those statistics. You are more likely to crash with your car if you drive an average car than a Tesla, or best case, a Tesla with FSD turned on. So, if you drive a Tesla with FSD turned on, the probability of crash is 1 in 3.2 million miles driven. For manually driven Tesla, the probability is 1 in 0.7 million miles driven, and for national average, the probability of a crash is 1 in 0.17 million miles driven. This is from 2019, the statistics. I think in the interview that you watched earlier, Cathie Wood told us an updated national average of 0.5 million miles driven. I think so. So to sum it all up, with a base case from ARK Invest of $2,000 price target for Tesla, If you invest $10,000 in Tesla today, you potentially can make 12x return, 12 times return, so you will end up with $120,000 in your investment account. Not bad for doing no work, right? Of course, this is just a prediction and has a 50% probability of happening. This is not investing advice. Do your own research, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and I forgot a very important aspect. This ARK Invest model does not count at all the potential revenue from Tesla bot, and that, in my opinion, will be huge, but will not be anything significant in the next 5 years. Probably they will do 100,000 bots till 2027. I'd like to know your opinion on all of this. Please leave a comment below. If you like this video, please smash that like button so that other people like you see this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you that watch my videos. See you next time.